Hi guys, Jade Morris here. I'm joined by Cameron Killicam Else, who's about to face the former bantamweight champ Ed Arthur at BAMMA 25. Cameron, thank you for joining us.
How's it going? You good?
I'm good. So, this is a feud that has been brewing for a while. It's the most anticipated fight at BAMMA 25. What was your reaction when you got the call that you'd finally get to face Ed Arthur?
I was over the moon. Honestly, I was so excited for it. Obviously, I wanted to fight Ed for a long time now. I think as everybody knows. So I also knew that him obviously with his record and obviously him being more established than me, it was going to be hard to get that fight with him. I knew that I would have to. I thought I would have had to get a couple of more fights until I got my crack at him. But obviously, I heard that BAMMA laid down a number of opponents to Ed, and then Ed picked me. So I think he picked me because he may think it's the easiest one, but he's wrong. He's got his hands full.
So you think he might be overlooking you a bit?
Oh yeah, I know he's definitely overlooking me. I know that, but it'd be a fool to. It'd be very stupid of him to do that. So. I mean, I hope he's not overlooking me. I hope that he's in the gym right now training every day up. Because when I beat him, I want there to be no excuses. I don't want to be, I didn't really train for him. I underestimated him. I don't want none of that bullshit. I want it. Yeah, he beat me fair and square. That's it.
Now, you've had a few heated exchanges on social media. How did this all start?
Well, like I said before, it started. I had nothing against Ed. So I mean, I'm to believe it or not, I'm actually quite laid back and I just get on with it and I fight. I respect everyone in the fight game. I know how hard it is, so that's all I do. I just want to fight. But then after a performance of mine on Cage Warriors where I fought Spencer Hewitt, he basically tweeted about me, saying just basically gobbing off, running his mouth about me in a tweet. But what infuriated me is the fact that he had something to say about my performance, but didn't have the bollocks to put me in the tweet. So the way I look at it, if you're going to talk shit about someone, one, let them answer, and two, if you're going to talk, then fight them. You don't start talking about people and then say, oh, I'm not going to fight you because you're not on my level. It's like, why open your mouth? Like, I don't get it. Maybe one day I'll get to the bottom of why he actually opened his mouth. But all I remember is he opened his mouth. I actually waited until he had the fight with Nathaniel Woods, and he beat Nathaniel. And then I tweeted him quite respectfully, and I said to him, like, well done on your win. I said, seeing that he had a lot to say about me, I'm coming back up to bantamweight, so why don't me and you fight? And then his reply was, I'm fighting fighters on my way up, not on their way down. And that got my back up, and I just said to him, basically, your days are numbered, and come May 14th, his time's up. So we'll see then.
Well, this is a fight, I should say, it's a fight you've wanted for a while. Now that you have that fight, how do you see this fight going down? How do you break it down for us how this fight's going to go?
Well, I'm just going to go off like all my wins, and all my wins will come within the first round, usually within the first couple of minutes, and I don't think there's going to be no difference. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ed's got a lot of heart, but when I'm strangling your neck or you lay down on the floor, like your heart ain't going to get you through that. So I expect a fast pace, and I believe I'll finish it in one round.
Now, you're training at Jackson Wink in Albuquerque. You've just got there. You're still jet lagged?
No, I got here just over 2 weeks ago. So, well, I think about 2 weeks I've been here now. 2 weeks, Tuesday maybe. But yeah, I got out here, and the first couple of days, yeah, you get used to the jet lag, but then it's more getting used to the altitude, like training, because I know I'm fit, and especially like back home, I'm fit. I do a lot of fitness, like not just cardio, but I do everything. So coming out here, and then you do one session here, and that altitude hits you, and you're like, bloody hell, like what's that? And everyone's like, yeah, that's the altitude. So it takes a couple of days getting used to that, but then I actually went to Vegas last weekend, as you know. So I had a chill weekend there, and then this week, I got back Sunday. We drove to Vegas and we drove straight back. So then when I got back this week, I I've been hitting like 3 to 4 sessions a day to just break that barrier and start getting my body conditioned to taking on 3 sessions a day. But as for the jet lag, yeah, it takes a couple of days. So.
Well, there are some huge fighters there. Obviously, as we all know, Cowboy Cerrone's there, John Jones. We've got like Holly Holm, Carlos Condit. Have you found any training partners there to mimic Ed Arthur for this fight?
No, I haven't really, but like I know that like my coaches out here, they've watched Ed. They basically look at his fights and they've told me exactly how they think I'll win the fight. So we kind of like work around that. But to be honest, I believe, and the coaches out here believe also, that I don't feel like there's any area where I've got to really, really train hard in because I feel that Ed's like got the upper edge there. So I'm just training like all round because I literally believe that wherever this fight goes, I feel that I'm going to be a stronger fighter. So yeah, I'm just training hard. But in regards to finding sparring partners and to mimic Ed, we do some of the stuff like that, like in the sparring. But there's so many top guys out here. I mean, it's like BJ Penn's out here, so and like out here you spar in weight categories. So you're literally fighting with I spar from like 125ers right up to lightweight. So you got BJ Penn, you got John Dodson, you got Joby Sanchez, you got so many top guys out here. Demetrius Page. It's brilliant. Honestly, it's brilliant, and it's very good also mentally to know that you can spar with these guys and keep on their level. Then you know that you're at the right level. So,
like you say, yeah. It's such a high level, and you previously in another interview you stated your irritation that people like Alan Philpott and like you've just said Ed Arthur, they don't think you're ranked high enough to be fighting them. Is that like infuriating for you? And when, like, if you win this fight against Ed Arthur, would that be a fight that you'd want to take next, or would you more have your eyes on the, like, say, the bantamweight champ Shea Walsh?
Definitely. Well, I think I say if the thing that infuriates me more about the whole ranking system, like the ranking and the way that they go, you're not ranked high enough for me, is the fact that I don't really believe in the UK rankings. I believe that it's just some guy that just sits back and goes, yeah, there you go, let's just put this together. Like I seriously, I don't think it's really it justifies what type of fighter you are. So, and especially with like I've mentioned before, like there's guys that are signed to the UFC who were ranked a lot further down the list, and then they get signed to the UFC. So for me, it's not about rankings. So when people talk shit about you and then pull the fast card, oh yeah, now we come to fight, oh, I don't want to fight you because you're not ranked, you're not a name worthy to take out. We all fight for BAMMA, so you're signed to BAMMA, we're in a league, and whatever happens, like, you fight. It's a win on your share dog. If at the end of the day, if you think it's an easy fight, then take it. But personally, I just think that especially when it comes to Philpott, I just think he's a hard one to work out. I don't know someone who talks so much shit, but then when he gets offered the fight, says, "No, I won't fight you until you're high rank." Because now he's lost out. I mean, fair play to Ed. He's took the fight, and yeah, me and Ed are gonna fight. But when I beat Ed, yeah, like, do I want that fight with Philpott? I kind of like to turn around and say, "No, Philpott, you're not on my level, mate. You got took out by Ed. I took out Ed. So see you later down there." But I'm not really bothered, man. Like whatever BAMMA wants. To be honest, I'm also contemplating going down to flyweight because I don't cut no weight for bantamweight. I'm walking around now like 145. It's an easy cut. My last fight, I don't cut no water. I literally just turn up and that's me. So I was speaking to the coaches out here. Floweight's definitely somewhere that they believe I could get to like comfortably. So maybe if they don't give me the title shot after I beat Ed, and I mean I haven't just got to go in there and beat Ed on points. I want to go in there and really make a statement. And I believe if I make a statement, then they can't really say to me, "Oh, nah, you're not entitled to a potential title shot." So I don't know, but I would definitely. I'd take any fight really. I'd take any fight because I honestly believe that I can beat anybody. So I think that's what it's about.
So we could see a possible fight between you and the flyweight champ Ronnie Sahade.
Yeah, see, I'd love that. I'd love that fight. I think it'd be a good matchup. I think stylistically, I think it'd be a very big challenge for him, as well as me. You know, especially like with me dropping down a flyweight. But I just I want to get basically Ed, get him out of the way, and then decide what I'm going to do. If I'm going to drop down, I'd like to basically within my last fight for BAMMA, I want to be fighting at flyweight. So I don't know whether that's if I drop down straight away and they're like, yeah, we'll give you the title shot because I know they haven't seem to have that many opponents at flyweight. But then again, it's the weight cut, you know. So I would hate to drop to flyweight and fight for the title and then like cock up my weight cut, and then that'd be one of the reasons why the fight didn't go my way. So I need to make sure that everything's fine. So.
But you're going to stay in this weight division, obviously, if you do then get the shot against Shea Walsh.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So then you would
but yeah, definitely. I mean, that'd work out lovely. I mean, I've had a vision that I beat Ed and then get a title shot. Hopefully probably will be Shea. Fight Shea, win that, then drop down, win the flyweight title, and then have 2 belts, and then that's me. My contract's up with BAMMA, and we either renegotiate or I go and sign with an American company. So I mean, there's good companies out here, and I've got obviously I'm in the right place, so I'm in the right gym, and for the contact, so it's all good.
So do you think after this fight, then all the beef will be squashed?
Yeah, well, like I say, I believe that 2 men have a disagreement, they fight, then after that's it, shake hands and move on. And like I said, like I respect Ed as a fighter, but I think how he went about certain things and that, and some of the things he said, I thought I didn't like. So I didn't like it. I fronted it out. I called it out, and now we're gonna fight. And when we fight, I think it's just going to be good. I think it's going to be good for everybody. I think everybody wants to see this fight. You've got 2 guys that actually generally don't like each other and generally want to beat each other up. And I think nowadays in MMA, well, in the UK MMA, there's not many fights you get where two people feel so strongly about each other, where they don't like each other, that they want to win. So I think with that, I know he's going to be training his ass off. And he knows I'm training. I mean, I don't come out to Albuquerque to Loudon Beaches, you know what I mean? I come out here this isn't exactly a nice place. Well, I better watch what I say, actually. But it's not exactly the nicest place in America to go and hang out for 10 weeks. So I'm out here and I'm training hard. And, yeah, we're going there. We'll fight after. We shake hands. Never know, I might get you a beer, Ed.
Well, we really look forward to your fight. Thank you so much for talking to us. Is there anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, or why fans should come and see this fight?
Okay, first of all, I want to thank my sponsors who have helped make this trip possible for me. Bringing me out to America for 10 weeks wouldn't have happened without the likes of JobDone.com, Coley Construction, BC Evan Plastering, and Prospects UK Lettings and Property Management. Also, I want to raise awareness for a good friend of mine, his son, Blakely's Twists and Turns. If you go to Facebook and type in Blakely's Twists and Turns, read up on it, have a look, and any help is good help. He's a great kid and he needs help, so we're here to help him. Also, I want to thank all my Silverback Brotherhood back home, absolutely killing it, winning gold in every competition going. Like, they're competing every weekend. They help get me ready to come out here and smash it. So all I'm going to say is for everyone back home, if you want to go train and learn jiu-jitsu, then go hit up Paul McGinty. He's a great coach. He's also a great friend of mine. And Silverbacks MMA in Canterbury, go there. They're killers. They're all champions. So also I want to thank AGS Groundworks and Dan Turner Brickwork. He's another guy, great guy, helped me out. He's a sponsor of mine, helped me out loads. And also Nicky Adams and Gary Adams, they're helping me out. Paul Atwood, I've got to give a special shout out to Paul Atwood. He's actually running my classes because I also teach myself in my hometown. But obviously, while I'm away, he's taken over teaching at Peak Performance MMA. And hello to all the kids that I teach. Well, so yeah, I think that's it.
No one you've
And I'll
forgotten.
show you. No one I've forgotten.
No one you've forgotten.
Right.
Oh, are we going on a tour?
Yeah. That's the gym. That's where the magic happens.
Wow.
So
Fantastic.
won't show you too much, but I'll get my ass kicked. But yeah. So
This is a tour of Jackson Wink.
that's a little tour. We could probably do another one soon.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
do a proper one. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out, because I'm sure you're busy training. But we look forward to your fight, BAMMA 25. Don't forget to get your tickets to Fight Fans for May the 14th.